his 2 cents. We are starting a multiplayer game here with Ari, Lum, actually Ireland, Ozzy.
It's actually Ireland.
And Eric T. and Toy Jet playing various countries. And this is a competitive... Well, I should just save this for starting the episode as well. Welcome, fellow armchair generals. This is Gamer 1745 here to the big historical epic look at the Gathering Storm mod for Hearts of Iron 4. We are playing a huge multiplayer game here with Ari playing as Italy, Lum playing as Japan. I'm Gamer 1745, of course, playing as Germany. Actually, Ireland is playing as the USA, and Ozzy's playing as Britain. Toyjet is playing as USSR, and Eric is helping him out. So we are going to be playing this game, which will be basically a roughly historical playthrough of historical capabilities. I'm taking a look at the Gathering Storm mod. I played like 10 minutes or so of the mod before starting out for this, so it is new for me as well.
Oh god, I don't even have fucking support equipment yet. Ugh.
Support equipment? You're Japanese, you don't need support. You don't need support.
Yes, what the fuck are you on about?
The Emperor on your side, dude.
Yeah.
I have so many genes you can't even comprehend. Artillery, get some tanks up. Really don't need them though, actually. Nah, fuck
All right. Luckily, I already have a great plan of what to do for Italy.
What's that?
Well, I'm gonna...
Sink the Italian Navy, rebuild the army, yes.
Yes, exactly.
The Italian Navy was the good bit in Italy.
Yes, I mean, that's the joke. God damn it.
But he's a Navy, okay? I don't know what that is.
They don't even have I don't know what a tank is hardly, but they have a good Navy.
Speaking of tanks, I'm probably just gonna give you my stockpile of tanks.
No. Just you try to build a armored division or two if you can.
I don't want to focus on tanks so much, really.
I'm gonna change all my tank divisions to fucking motorized. I'm just going fucking motorized all over the place. I'm doing a Mongolia. I'm just gonna fucking ride into the storm.
Trade.
Hey, who have some tank divisions, right? Somewhere. Where are they hiding? Ah, there they are. They're defensive divisions. That's great. Yeah, that's totally what I would use tanks for.
Well, see, their idea of tank divisions are a few tanks added to an infantry unit.
No, it's actually... Wait, how bad is it? That's like the tank division. Actually, yeah, it is just a couple of tanks here. But I can have them motorized. I'm trying to get as many motorized as I can. It's totally not gonna work, but I will fucking love it.
Okay, I guess we can start the clock now. Hopefully people have had enough time to sort of get things set.
Well,
Trying to speed 2 at first here.
Oh, early. Oh crap, we started. That means I have to move into Ethiopia now. Oh god.
You got your Ethiopian show to do.
I think you should just surrender it.
No, I'm not saying you're wrong, but at the same...
Wait, what? Wait, which fucking Wait. Which focus tree is the one that's historical? I can't find it. No, that's certainly not it.
Isn't it Purge the faction, or whatever the hell?
The Cordoba faction? Yeah, actually, that might actually be it. I'm just going through them, was like, that's certainly not it. That's literally an unthinkable option. Yeah, that's not gonna be it.
Yeah, it's Purge the... Oh, yeah. I can't...
Cordoba, are you trying to say? Or?
No, wait, is this? No. Prepare the war of the Soviet Union. No, that's the wrong one. That's democratic. Okay, let's go with that one. Decision available. Let's see. Do I have any good decisions? Abandon the naval treaty. Yeah, just abandon it. Fuck that. Prioritize steel for guns. What is this shit?
Japan has serious steel problems, whether for using it for the Navy or for guns.
Oh, it actually gives me extra factories if I choose one or the other.
because you're
Institute
prioritizing either.
conscription? What? Inter-service? Oh, fuck God's sakes, I haven't even checked that one. Oh. Oh shit, I have fuck tons of political power I should use. Ah!
We're lucky.
Course. War industrialist, and get a military commander in here. Army, infantry. Actually, no, not infantry. Ah, fuck, I already chose it. Oh well. Guess most of my army is still gonna be infantry anyway. Not much I can do about that. Player to AI.
Yeah, I wouldn't hit that.
Hard optimization for toast machine computers. Oh, that basically just unifies the entirety of South America, I mean.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make the Italian East African puppet state, mainly because I just don't feel like I want to care for it that much.
Well, first you got to take down Haile Selassie.
Oh my god, I fucking need rubber. My rubber, man. Dutch East Indies. Give me some rubber.
I would be buying from Siam. Siam, yeah.
Siam, maybe, but if he trades with Dutch East Indies and then later conquers it, he gets the factories back. Yes, as occupied and not.
Actually true.
Yes, you're right.
I'm currently buying rubber from them, so I'm giving them a factory, so they get.
I mean,
overbuilt.
it's a cut-off faction from the Dutch, so it is actually not that bad.
Yeah, which I think is totally wrong, but that's just me. Malaya should not get so industrialized. Indonesia should not get so industrialized. Those were exploited colonies, not developing colonies.
Am I actually having direct control? No, Manchukuo is a puppet. Manchukuo also.
Yeah.
South Korea isn't. Okay, it's really weird.
You have a little bit of Japan
also.
right on the border of China.
It's so weird. I hate that. Also, now I have to put in all the goddamn divisions that are sitting out in the ocean because somehow Japan loves sitting their entire army in the ocean.
Well, keeping the ocean at bay.
I know a bit about the American player because he's a friend, and he's probably going to focus on his Navy quite a bit.
Okay.
I'm literally going to abandon the Navy. Fuck navies, man.
Well,
I want China.
You might get invaded.
Invade mainland Japan? What? With what?
The American Navy?
Yeah, sure, as if he has one.
Is I'm guessing, and I was, actually Ireland is actually Eric?
It's not Eric, it's Gru.
Okay. Okay, so I just figured, I saw the actually bit, and I remembered your friend, actually Eric.
Yeah, it's sort of like just a little joke. They all named themselves actually.
Right, okay, I get it.
Actually, that's not really a joke.
Well, maybe you have to be there to understand
some channels in there. Oh god, is he also American?
Did have, like it was a joke about potato water once with me and some of my friends. Or actually non-potato water.
Potato water, you mean
vodka? Non-potato water. Well, as in non-potable water.
Potato? Potato.
As in non-drinkable water, non-potable water. Drunk
you mean
people
not vodka?
Well, drunk people read that originally, a few drunk people, as non-potato water.
Is everything on the Chinese border? I hope I can actually break through the Chinese border, otherwise I'm gonna be fucked. Let's look at my navy. I have way too many heavy cruisers and carriers, I don't like it. Don't even know how to use carriers. Why do I have so many of those?
And unassigned.
Hey, there's like a hard optimization option you can do, which like gives like all of South America, basically Colombia, and then like gives like
the only reason why we're asking this is because me and Ozzy are having really bad lag delays.
Okay.
It's basically just like it just gets rid of like South America, gives it to like Colombia or something.
Do we
like
really
that.
think that is an computer power issue going now?
No, I feel like it's more of a Wi-Fi thing.
Probably.
Yeah, it's internet problem because most of us are in Europe, while a lot of parts in America.
Right. I don't know that would help the internet connection.
Yeah,
situation.
probably not.
Yeah, because if your
Especially if
systems
it's
are
this
good
early
systems that are playing good, let's avoid that for the moment. If we need to, we can. I get what
All
you're
right.
saying, but let's avoid that if we can for the moment. Thank you.
All right, that's fine. Yep.
Sure. Okay, where's Guderian?
You're gonna be mainland protection. Don't want anybody invading
Militarizing
that
the
bit of
Rhineland.
land.
Where's Pink? God, who allowed them to do these damn colors?
Am I right? Colors.
Colors, yes, colors.
God, everybody's speaking Japanese. Can understand the word. Come on, let me form another border there. There we go.
Bereit zum Ausrücken. Ausrücken.
Okay, just like the division looks like. What do the armored divisions look like? Currently, not very good.
This give me influence. Daily fascism support. Army experience gain. I don't need that. I just want to take home in Chuko and goddamn whatever else there is, Menguko. So I don't have this shit as occupied. Ugh, hate occupied land.
Okay, we have enough to do that, hopefully. Not be too far behind on motorized a bit.
Let's check out what I'm producing boat-wise. Carriers. Ugh. I guess finish it. We are producing early submarines. Why? We have building blueprints for 1936 blue. Fuck off. Produce those. Ooh, we even have mines. Now that's what I'm liking. But I don't have any naval experience. Get some boats
Game,
out
are
of
we
training.
gonna delay the war by a year like we normally do?
Well, I didn't get all of that.
We're gonna delay the war by a year like we normally do.
Befehle.
I don't know that we are, but I don't know that we're. Well, normally it's delayed by about 6 months, but
You know, either
yeah.
or, really.
Either or.
Pause.
Angetreten. Ihre Befehle.
What were you looking at?
Are we looking at?
I'm not. It just slowed down. I did not stop that.
Bereit.
Poke me
I
if
don't
the
get any-
game
Oh, there.
stops again.
Storms again. Storms.
Yeah, that too.
Storms.
The game is stompings.
Ryan, I'm curious. I never thought about it. When like
Who's
all right,
Brian?
no,
Ryan,
no,
yeah,
no, Ryan. All right, so like, let's say like your aircraft carriers are in a battle, right? And there's planes on them. Do they just automatically like do things, or do you have to assign them to an order?
You're assuming I know what an aircraft carrier is. Boulder.
Yes. You just assign them to the carrier, and they're going to do their operations. You can have them on a carrier and say have them operate away from the carrier in the sense of sending them to say patrol, the air to patrol the air zone,
But
over the
so
sea.
do I. Okay, so there's a button that says air wings will not follow this carrier when it leaves. So I don't hit
you
that
don't-
then, right?
Yeah, don't hit that. Because you can have them do air operations. Like you can't have a carrier in a port and then have them do air operations out at the sea zone next to it. You know, within range.
Okay, that makes sense then. All right, thank you.
Sure.
Who needs them anyway? Just gonna mass produce submarines.
Befehle?
If submarines can't do it, nothing can.
I don't know that the Swiss player was the best choice for Japan, but that's what we have.
I would have played everything else rather than Japan. You know that. It's literally my least favorite.
I know. That's why I'm not complaining, really. It's just that, yeah, you understand naval warfare well. I can just tell.
Carriers. I would go with battleships, but they use a lot of steel and I don't have that.
The reason I was asking about the war being delayed is I was thinking about, well, not doing the pack of steel in 38, but waiting for that.
Well, there's no point in not doing that because it just gets us bonuses together. Italy does not join the war until basically Germany's about ready to get into Paris.
Oh, yeah. I was just saying, like, the reason I want to do that is because I want to work on my industry right now and get rid of all the defects I have.
Well, do that.
Can I import some aluminium from Germany?
That means I might be able to
Italy needs
play.
more. Let's import from Italy. Italy needs it more. I'm importing some aluminium from you, just so you know.
Sure, good.
From Italy, not you. Fuck you.
Oh, from Italy? Okay.
They have more.
They
You only have like 15 to trade. They have like 25. Come on.
Yeah.
Also, Italy needs more factories than you do.
Yes, true. True.
Anybody actually import anything from me? No one. Purge the Cordoha faction. What else do we have?
There we go. Got my puppet state there.
My tree is tiny. I think it's even worse than the original, like, base game one. Let's check the German one. I actually haven't checked out the trees anywhere. Dear Lord, the German one is insane. What the fuck?
What do you mean? It's not anywhere near as complicated as Black Ice.
That is pretty okay. Mine is fucking dirt.
Yeah.
I don't have like, what, like 20 focus and then I'm running out?
You only have 20 focus as well.
Messenger from the Soviet Union. Hello,
Sure.
hi.
Hello.
What happens if
Yes, Molotov.
What happens if Finland doesn't go as planned? As in, it like in case the scripted white peace doesn't happen. Can we just like
gonna get taken over by Finland? Sorry, man.
Yeah. If Finland conquers you, sorry. Yeah.
That's historical now. Got on the history.
Because you should be able to fight them until they go to the whatever event, white peace.
No,
thing.
I mean not that way. The other way. As in, what if we take them so fast that the white peace doesn't?
Well, if you take them so fast, well, then I guess you do.
Okay, I just want to ask.
I guess.
I'm just trying to, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
Should I test the Soviet portals?
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
Sure.
If you want.
Probably not gonna expect.
I don't know what you're gonna get out of that, but okay.
Nothing. It's just something that cost me 50 political power.
I think
gives me the ability to go for the escalate of the incident, basically.
I think you get XP.
Most likely for an early war with the Soviet Union, if I want. Oof. Prioritize steel for guns, or should I prioritize for ships? I'm really not sure. What is this Saibatsu? That's just fucking destroying me. What the hell?
Hello. Haven't even been looking up at the chat. Hello, USA Man. Hello, Martin Smith. Hello, Sun Mingo and John Beth. Hello, all of you. I am wrangling more players. And we are trying to have a roughly historical type game, which I know is very unhoy for.
I'm
Yes,
going
no?
Democratic. I'm joining the US. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. Very unhoy for.
Oh, 69 hours behind.
Yeah, he's the one that's mostly
Nice.
been slowing up here. Let him catch up again.
Floppy the Aussies.
Is it his
Pause.
system? Yeah, I know we're paused, but it's still saying he's behind, and
Go.
He's in a standstill right now.
I don't know if he's in a. Don't know
Yeah,
if
he
it's
just
his,
jumped.
if it's system.
I mean,
or
it's
his.
not going up, so it's his connection, not his system. Unless he crashed, that could also be it.
Yeah, it could crash.
Is it okay for me to wait until China is complete chaos to declare war
Okay.
on them?
Now we should be able to go.
Again, is it okay for me to wait until China is complete chaos before I join?
Sure,
Before I declare war?
sure, I guess.
Because China's gonna call war against the commies.
Right. Yeah. No. See, I'm not entirely worried anything about like does the Marco Polo Bridge incident happen at the exact same year date. I'm just more worried about Japan ignoring China and deciding to go after France in 1937 or something. You know, just doing something wacky.
Like,
That players-
attacking the US now!
Yeah, that kind of stuff that I don't want to have happen.
Pearl Harbor now.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. Can we continue at 1? Pearl
I have
Harbor.
such a deficit in fucking infantry equipment. Am I not producing enough? How? Oh my god, why am I producing only 28? What? I don't know, it's like it's that complicated of a gun.
Arisaka is not that bad. I mean, it's
Interesting
not
that I'm only producing 28. What the fuck?
only 28. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, producing 52. Hello, Sebastian. So we just thought the Winter War was going to be quick. Yes, they did absolutely. But they decided before starting the Winter War to purge all the people who knew how to play the game of war, and so it wasn't very quick.
They also attacked really badly. I said instead of going for Helsinki and like the capital, they went for the top parts, which is literally worthless land.
Well, they didn't know what they were doing. They had it
Attacking
easy
the
on
north.
Poland and whatnot. Okay, let's see if we can get back up to 2 speed.
Second London Naval Treaty. Why do I have this as an alarm? I already abandoned it.
I don't know.
Which motorized am I producing? How much do I need? 2,000 more? Yeah. I'm only producing 2 a month. 2 a day. 2 a month would be insane. No, I don't know.
No,
It's fucking lagging.
Rommel never was in Russia. He never.
What?
Maybe we
Well,
want
no,
to do
never.
the optimization.
Roman never went for that front. What the fuck?
Do we think it is a computer situation?
I honestly don't know, but I've never seen
Okay.
them lag this bad before.
Okay, let me. I'll go talk to them.
I'm gonna.
Hello, gentlemen.
Yeah.
I think we will. If you think it's your computer systems aren't maybe terribly
No,
great.
I think it's. Wait,
No, my computer's fine. My internet's fine
No.
because I usually don't have this problem. Like I'm in.
I mean, if
you
you
can-
want, it does. There's no reason for us not to do it at the same time.
Oh well. Okay. I sort of vaguely know who actually Ireland is, and that you're a friend of Ari. And in his area, where are you roughly from, Ozzy?
Northeast.
Northeast. Okay, so, well, I
Well,
guess
I'm in the Midwest, so
right.
I don't
Okay.
understand. So
Middle of nowhere.
I'm gonna make a save here just in case.
Basically Canadian.
Canadian, right? Well, I'm just wondering how the internet, your
I'm still
location is
American,
affecting.
but like no, I'm still American, but I'm basically Canadian.
No, I
Yeah.
usually have really good internet.
Yeah.
I just did a test and it was running fine.
What did you do?
Yeah.
The thing? What
I'm
happened?
I'm basing out at, well, if you do the test in the middle of the game, that's going to slow your connection up, of course.
Well, yeah.
Internet speed connection. I'm in California, so I don't know that is too big of a thing. But I'll try this hard optimization for toast computers and do that and see how well that helps things. We can go back if it won't, but I'll do that right now.
All right.
Okay. We'll continue. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Talk to you in a bit. Okay, I'm back. I did the hard optimization. See if that helps when that gets done
shit!
here.
Look at Colombia, man. It's a new superpower. We need to declare war on it.
Yeah, man. Zero
It's
man.
actually all democratic. Seriously, it turned even Haiti and shit into democratic nation. Cuba, Haiti, Dominican Republic, everything's not democratic. That's kind of shitty.
Basically,
at least Venezuela isn't.
Yeah. Probably because of their oil, I'm guessing. That's why they left it.
They are a supporter of the
Try that out.
Bobby Nation.
So and if you notice also, like, Bhutan and Nepal are gone into the Raj.
Oh, great. That makes the Raj even more powerful.
Yeah, Bhutan, man.
Not that
Now
powerful.
they have Bhutan on their side, man. Oh no, I don't stand a chance anymore.
If you can destroy India, that cripples everything in Asia.
Okay.
Did you just have a bus stop next to you? What the fuck?
Yeah.
The fuck? Where are you playing from? Are you literally in a bus stop right now or something?
I'm playing at my local McDonald's.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I'm sure that's the case.
I guess that's typical American stuff. I don't get it. Yep.
McDonald's is like your house or something. Seems like Ireland's still lagging
Oh,
behind.
my navy is repairing. I was about to say, why do I not get all my factories? Turn those into just mine layers. I don't need better engines. Just mine layers. Just mine layers.
You're going to put mines all around Japan?
If the entirety of the Pacific isn't 100% mined by the time the US attacks me, I'm going to be sorely disappointed in my navy, dude.
We could try a different host if it keeps doing it. Because that can sometimes be the thing.
Yeah, it could be. Probably because a lot of people. Yeah, I understand that's an issue. A lot of people are playing USA, man. I'm just trying to figure out the cause of it more than any sort of blame.
Part of us is in Europe, the other part is in America.
Well, maybe. But why, if I'm hosting it here in California, why do we have a better connection to the Europeans than to the Americans?
Superior European internet. The Americans can't even build an internet connection to yourself. Look at you.
Well, I know I'm very close to a major backbone. So.
Backbone for what? To go to Europe, most likely, not to fuck America.
Well, yeah, no, it's some of the major, and
I'm just joking here.
Yeah, I know, and I don't know how close Norway and Switzerland are to.
I mean, we have our connection over Germany.
Okay.
As in my region, as mostly over Germany.
Okay, let's make another save. We've lost a player.
What happened? Oh, America left.
Yeah, I'm gonna see. Hello?
Yeah, Anakin's dying.
My computer isn't even bad. I don't understand.
Well,
Now it just says Hoi 4 is not responding.
Exactly, you're bad.
Right. Do you want to try to reboot your system?
Yeah, I think I might do that. That could be the problem. Because I don't understand why.
I'm not having it as bad as he is, so.
Yeah, I've noticed. Yeah, just try to reboot. I normally start with a relatively fresh boot before doing a multiplayer like this.
Yeah, I did just install a giant game before this, but I don't know if that would be the problem. But I don't know.
Maybe. Dude,
Yeah.
where's that?
Yeah,
last
I'm gonna restart it real quick. So
Oh
I'll
my
be
God.
Okay.
No, Ryan, you don't understand. I own Liberia now. You're dead, Jimbo.
Liberia. Why the hell do you own Liberia?
I don't know. According to this mod, I do.
Oh, that's weird.
That should be
So
American.
Nah, you're done. All right, it's over. Just surrender now.
I have
honestly.
an Italian puppet state in East Africa, so clearly you're the one who needs to surrender.
Pronounce it though.
I can. I'll do it. It just Africa Oriental Italiana.
Huzzah.
Now you do it, Ryan.
Africa Oriental Italiana.
All right,
Yeah.
you get to live for now.
Figured if you heard it once, you could probably do it. His accent isn't that thick.
But yeah, no, compared to his friends, yeah.
Oh yeah. I'll just
Well,
hurt my friends.
I do have to have him repeat things once in a while, especially if Lum is talking over him a bit.
Okay, so now I own the Dominion. Yeah, I mean that's probably the best, anyways. I mean,
Now listen, we'll accept your surrender right now, okay? You know,
no. Just look at the Egyptian border.
you're not even Neville Chamberlain. You're Baldwin right now.
Exactly, but yeah, I'm Baldwin, but you're actually bald. Get wrecked.
My choice.
Mm,
It's in my choice.
it's like a dying man shoots himself. You know that was your hair before you shaved it off. It's like, yeah, you were already dying. You just made the decision to pull the plug.
I hope Nationalist Spain joins in 41.
I hope they don't. I mean, it'd still be pretty balanced.
I don't know that Spain's going to join us. We don't need that.
I mean, if
I
we win in
mean, they
Africa and all that, they
No,
should.
because once Spain joins
To be fair,
us,
this is
then they
actually-
can be invaded.
This is a bit hard because I don't actually have any Dominions to build tanks for me, so I'm gonna have to left on my own. And I don't know if I can or not. I mean, I don't actually like that. I probably can. Just it's gonna be hard. But we are talking about Italy here, so
Look at your civ count, then look at mine, and you're saying you have trouble.
well, everyone's trading with me. That's another thing.
Yeah, you have resources. I don't.
I mean, you have like meatballs and like the ground that you mine up and like eat.
No, that's Swedish, man.
Yeah,
It's not even yours.
we're rebooting Toyjet and waiting for that to happen before we continue.
Oh my God, look at
Okay.
Hungary. It's the funny man. Ryan, start singing your song.
That's all I want to know.
Right? Isn't it the funny man?
No.
Ryan, you're basically the Roman Empire, but like just bad.
There's a lot of fine words you're saying right there.
No. Instead of thinking of yourself as a small, like irrelevant European nation, think of yourself as Rome after the first Carthaginian War. But you have even more land than they did.
Yeah, I'll have even more land when I'm at war with you.
Maybe from France, but I probably shouldn't talk shit. This is gonna be incredibly hard because I don't have the means to build tanks. I told America to build tanks, but you know, he won't join the war for a bit.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, good. I do have hot join enabled, so hopefully you can get back in.
But even then, I can fend you off.
But can you fend Germany off?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's rebooting.
Okay.
Yeah. Or he's rebooted and he's starting to gain back up. I really would love to have a good explanation of where and what affects how much. I don't know. Is there a good map of the internet? That would be
Why?
interesting. Why? Well, then things like you could say you must be from these locations to join a big multiplayer game because they're close to the backbone. Or I might want to move, which I'm thinking about maybe moving to a different state. what will be my effects when I move.
Didn't you just move?
No. I was planning
Before you
on it.
moved like a half a year ago.
No, I was planning on it. Didn't. But that was just going to be a few miles away. I was planning on moving, but things happened, and now things aren't going well here in the U.S., and I'm thinking about leaving where I live.
Going to Switzerland. You can even keep
No.
your guns.
Yeah, I don't know. Can foreigners own guns in Switzerland?
I mean, depending how you move here, yes, you can.
Okay. Yeah. No. If it wasn't for the idea that you're going to become one of the few non-Islamic states in Europe pretty soon, I don't know you're going to have much chance. So.
Islamic State bullshit.
Because Italy and France and so many other countries are allowing mass immigration in, and that's not going well for them.
Just wait till the fucking Wing 2 SARS arrive.
Yeah, Poland is one of the bright hopes of Europe now.
I mean, it's the east of Europe, basically.
Yeah, I know, but it's. I see very much places like Poland and Hungary as we've had all this shit from the Soviet Union. We know.
Yeah.
We know how bad it could be. We're going to go freedom, and we're not going to let in other non-European wave forces, like Islamic refugees in large numbers into our countries. We know what it means to have a country or not have a country, and we're going to have a country. So I really think Poland and Hungary.
The funny part is Germany are the same, but some of they are still the best driving force on that fucking shit.
Yeah. Absolutely, I think it's partially over guilt.
Guilt? No, it's the problem with fucking what's her name?
Merkel. Yeah. Well, I heard Merkel just resigned,
Merkel's
didn't she?
government is just shit.
Didn't she just resign a day or so ago?
Resign, as in, yeah, she's gonna give it to a puppet of hers. Thanks.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I understand that. I mean, similar party and all that. I get that, but yeah.
That's the problem with the German democratic system. Unless the other party gets an actual advantage, they can't replace her party.
Okay, we're confirming Ireland coming back in. Yeah, and so, but I do think some of Germany's policies are from feelings of guilt.
Yeah, she literally runs an apologetic government. All she does is just being sorry for the war.
Right. Yeah.
No national pride in her doing nothing. Just apologetic bullshit.
Yep. I agree.
I mean, if your nation's leader literally puts the flag of your nation aside just because, well, she doesn't want it to have to display it. Not like gigantic. No. Small little flag. Then something's wrong with her.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. If you can't, and see, this is the thing is in Europe, the idea. I get that they're afraid of ultra nationalism and fight, invading and conquering again. That they don't want to do that. I get that, but the idea that you don't have an identity anymore is just. Okay, let's try getting up to speed 2 now. See if we can do this.
Manpower. Wait, what? Not enough manpower for what? I'm not even expanding the army that much. I only have 4 divisions in training.
Well, I have 1 point.
Hey, okay. Good news. My game's like running way faster now. I think my computer was just having a fart.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good. Just generally, rule of thumb, within an hour or so before a live stream like this, just reboot your system and clear things out.
Unless you have a PC like mine.
Okay.
Okay,
right.
Blum. Okay,
All right,
sure.
I was playing all day now.
Yeah, I know, but I rebooted. I booted my system up about an hour or so before
I was about to say, you just woke up, you bastard.
Yeah, I know, but I would have done it anyways, just because I'm streaming, recording, Discord's on, the game's on. I'm doing a lot of stuff with my system and wanting to play well.
Oh, boo-hoo.
Can't blame Germany for feeling bad. Yeah. Oh, well, you can feel bad about it, and I think they should continue to feel bad about it, even though just almost everybody left alive now was no longer involved in it. But
Yeah.
You don't have to overreact and go, yeah, let's open our doors to the world's hungry and poor and let them all come in without any regulation. If they had checks on who these people were before they ever showed up. That would be another thing. Now, if Germany wants to feel guilty and help the world's poor, fine. Help them in their location. Send food. Send building materials. Send building teams.
Army.
Well, yeah. You don't have to do it with the guns, and obviously you can't go into Syria without guns. So they can't solve that problem. But
the best fixing of the world's problem is stop fucking America fucking everything up.
America fucks it up the least of other countries.
What are you on about? In recent history, you guys fucked up so much.
Okay, Lum. Since 1945, of the two major powers, Soviet bloc, U.S. bloc, who has fucked up the country, the world the least between those two in foreign relations?
Compared to them, yes.
Okay,
sure.
so that's the only other real comparison we can compare it to. So if we compare it to whether it's like the Italian Empire of Mussolini, the German Empire, well, we're getting Ozzy again. I don't know if he's playing something else.
Connection host. There's also fucking up. Because it's on a complete standstill, it's most like his connection just cutting for a second.
Right. Well, see, I wonder if they're, if somebody's watching a YouTube video or something.
That doesn't change anything. It's complete standstill. It's not like it's slowing down. It's just complete standstill. That's the connection just completely breaking. Otherwise, he would just be constantly slowly lagging behind, not standstill.
Right, Martin Smith, you're right about that. But I'm talking about international policy. So, if we can compare the U.S. to, say, Britain in the 19th century and their international policies, yeah, I would still say America is effing the world up less than Britain was then. It's definitely less than the Soviet.
Compared to Switzerland. Oh man.
Well, you see,
man.
If you're comparing it to,
it's just a joke.
Yeah, I know, but you're talking non-interventionism, and that's the other thing, which I could argue that non-interventionism allows Hitler to grow. Had Poland, Czechoslovakia, Austria, France, Belgium, and Britain all go, hey, you're remilitarizing that Rhineland, we're marching our troops in and reorganizing your country. If you fight, you resist, we'll have another war. No, they didn't do that. Obviously that would be
being freed.
That whether it's a peaceful invasion or a combat invasion, that's interventionism. And you can do too much interventionism, absolutely.
The biggest fuck up there is England not intervening, because if England went, yes, we're gonna help you, Czech or Poland, they would have actually gone for it.
Well, they did for Poland, but yeah.
Yeah, for Poland they did, but for Czechs they didn't.
Right,
I'm pretty sure if the Czechs would have gone, Poland would have actually also joined, and France would have not just sit there, watching them being absolutely destroyed by Germany.
Yes, Ozzy?
Am I still lagging, or because there's someone said I'm lagging?
Yeah, it says you're 63 hours behind. Is something okay? Well, now is something using your internet periodically at your location?
I mean, Twitch.
Are you doing that much porn?
Are you really have 20 tabs open of anti-haven? Oh my god.
That doesn't exist anymore, dude.
Well, no, they actually made a new one.
Oh, for God's sakes.
Okay, well.
Alright, I closed something that was running, so hopefully that makes it a little better.
Okay. Let's try it again. Okay, let's continue this. League of Nations limited power. Yeah. Well, of course, yeah. The League of Nations was Wilson's brainchild, baby, whatever you want to call it, and of course the U.S. Senate did not. The U.S. Senate said nope. And so the U.S. was not part of it. But even if it had, the U.S. at the time, the U.S. was not yet a superpower in World War One through the interwar periods. It was just barely a power. Not really one of the great powers. In fact, in potential, it was. He's okay.
I still think
wait.
Europe should have united to attack America when they went. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, I know. But so you know.
They wanted their independence now, mate. You're European now, bitch.
And I'm taking your point seriously, Lump, but I'm also going, you know, how much does the U.S. fuck the world up? And it does, but I think it fucks it up least any great power or, you know, superpower in history so far. And two, I think total non-intervention is as bad, if not worse. So...
I mean, non-intervention is certainly bad, but why not just complete control? Just take them over. Come on.
Well, yeah, that's
just take them over.
I know.
Come on.
Now you're just, you know, now you're just
oh man.
You know. Let's grab him.
Spanish Civil War is going to start in like a month or so.
Right. I'm hoping to have enough motorization. Yes, I do.
Man?
Good.
Oh, that's air regions. I was about to say, why is this a one region? It's one air region, yeah. Concealment. How is concealment giving me enemy air support? Wait, enemy air support? Oh, it's minus enemy air support.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That makes
You're camouflaging.
Sense.
Yeah, you're camouflaging vehicles.
At first I read it as my air support gets 10% bonus. And I was like, that makes no sense. Why would my concealment make my air power better? What?
Right. The invasion of pigs failed on a practical sense, for sure. I don't know that it was a bad idea taking out, you know, communist Cuba, but okay. Ooh, that'd be nice. I think we'll go with that.
Can I get a car producer in here?
And so, yeah.
Nissan? Yes, let's put Nissan in charge.
Lom has
that
the
sounds-
opportunity to become the greatest power in this game. Because he can just plug walk China, then India.
Yeah, but that's only if I get any stability in it, which means I need to end the wars. Otherwise, I won't get any stability in them, meaning I won't get any manpower from them or any factories from them. Which is the most, the most negative factor about playing Japan. You don't have any good resources nearby. Unless the Soviet Union falls, you're not gonna get any steel, oil, or anything.
Yeah,
really.
something's just hard locking Ozzy down.
Oh man, do I not have any good bonus I can get? That's very shitty.
Yep, massive amount of the population. China's population has exploded since Mao stopped killing it in massive doses.
I mean, it has been exploding thanks to European medicine.
Yes,
but they still claim it was not that because, oh well, they still want to support their little bullshit medicine that they have. Fuck off.
Yes, and
European
Lim is right
medicine is
about
why they're exploding.
European medicine,
India.
European plumbing, and similar sorts of things, because China did not have widespread internal plumbing before European
Ideas.
ideas or whatever, however you want to call it, got there. And same with India.
Hey Ryan, do you have units in Sicily?
Yeah,
How many have?
20. I have my whole army there, actually.
Oh wow, that's crazy. So that means Rome is open then, right? Thanks.
No.
So yeah, so and again, Italy is, I mean, sorry, not Italy. Got confused by that. India is able to, with modern hygiene support and modern farming support, so many more people.
I mean, otherwise China would just be dying on itself.
Oh yeah, God yeah.
Some sort of pest would have taken place and just wiped half of it.
And yes, so
Similar
yeah.
to Europe with the Black Death, basically just completely wiped the shit out of them.
Oh yeah, that happened. I would say almost twice in Europe.
Black Death.
Well,
Yeah,
you have the sort of first one that hit
Yeah, I was, like I
Constantinople.
said, about to say that was the first wave, and then the
the later
Second one was just
Middle
really
Age
fucking
wave,
bad.
the Middle Ages wave after that, that hit. So there was 2 big Black Deaths hitting Europe. It's Europe and general European culture and society and capitalism, or free market capitalism type thing, is what made the world as wonderful as it is.
I mean, capitalism is not really a part of what makes it so
Yeah,
great.
I
It
would
was
say
just
so.
a major reason why it spread so fast.
Well, see, I see it as being able to employ and allowing things like farm industrialization to spread so fast.
That's what I mean. It's just a means of spreading, not the cause of it.
Yeah, well,
It's still European ideas.
I know that's what I said. But one of them is capitalism. I mean that is one of the European ideas, is capitalism.
Yes, I mean it stems from Europe, but it's not that hardly enforced in Europe as it is in America.
Well, and it generally, but as you notice, it's free marketism as opposed to
idea
mercantilism, as opposed to
for America, because it's the major power in fucking industry.
Yeah.
Because after the Second World War, it was stomping any economy in the world, like 10 times over.
Bereit.
Come on, who can we improve? Nobody's.
When it comes to economic power, especially after the Second World War, America was just stomping anything.
Well, there's been some of that.
I like how one of the economy laws is just capitalist economy.
Capitalist economy, what?
65% consumer goods, but then you get that whole 40%.
I don't even have that. You mean trade laws? What?
Economy laws, like where mobilization is.
Oh yeah. That's what,
mobilization. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
There.
yeah.
I was going to say trade laws. No, I have only normal, like free trade,
Yeah.
export focus.
Closed
limited
economy.
export.
So, closed economy is basically a mercantilist economy, if it is otherwise a market economy, as opposed to a centralized planned economy of some sort.
Status is actually extremely good for
Oh well,
factory outputs and shit.
anything unchecked. If you go, you decide on your medical choices, things can go bad if unchecked. Yes, I mean if you put if unchecked, as USA Man put there. So capitalism, if unchecked, can go really bad. Absolutely.
Which is what is currently happening. And it's not even the capitalist nation that's doing it the most. That's the fun part.
All right, we're gonna do retro Kurmaguri.
I still love that China is the most capitalist out of everyone, but claims it's commie. Ugh. So fucking funny.
It's a state capitalism. It isn't a free market capitalism.
Yes, it is state capitalism, but they're basically buying everything else off the fucking market because
But their economy isn't
just
doing so well
kind
right
of
now, though.
slaving their own population into making shit for the rest of the world.
But it isn't. It's definitely not free market.
No, because you actually have to get a separate company for working in China.
Communist
because you
nation
can
does
actually
not
have your main
exist.
company work there.
Well, I don't know. Albania, I think, would have been to some degree truly. And well, I don't know. Much of the Soviet Union and Mao Zedong's China was, I would go capital or communist. North Korea, I would say, is communist, though I'm not an expert on its market system.
North Korea is closed.
Yeah, it's
Completely closed off.
Yeah, I know, but I would say it's a communist economy internally, not a market economy.
Yes, everything's state-owned.
Yeah,
You
state-owned,
can't own your own
state-run.
land.
Right.
It's state-owned, so yes, it's coming.
Yeah, that's, because I guess because Martin Smith said communist nation does not exist. And, obviously you can go, how pure are you talking about? They're dictatorships. Well, communism can only function under the dictatorship, whether it's the dictatorship of the proletariat or the dictatorship of a hereditary monarch, like in North Korea, because it is a hereditary monarchy.
Yeah, no wrong, no.
Yeah, so, yeah. And so you can see you know, I don't know if at any time you could call under whatever you want to call it, the Soviet Union, a not a dictatorship, you know, whether it was ever a dictatorship of the proletariat, you know, because you have early stages with Lenin, and then you have the power struggle after Lenin's death. I'm not an expert there. And then, of course, eventually you have, you know, total solidification under Stalin. But if you look at the early phases of a dictatorship of the proletariat of the masses, you know, basically all the little Soviets or whatever you want to call it, workers' committees or whatever that were dictating, you know, locally, you know, and they hadn't organized up the government effectively yet.
Oh, Spain finally started.
Yeah, okay.
Who's gonna win?
Can I send volunteers? Limit to. Okay, I want to do an infantry and an armored division. That is sort of why I...
Send free. Damn, let's send some. You, and you?
Okay.
What general do you want to be under? Oh, he seems pretty good. And we're gonna send him to not this Spain, this Spain.
Yeah, make sure you...
I'm living in Spain.
What?
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 Yes.
Okay.
How long?
No.
4th of August. Actually, not that long. Okay. Half a month.
Okay, we could do fighters. I like more fighters. Oh, we could do close support. Well, nothing pure works also, Martin Smith. Well, socialism's goal is communism, as stated by Lenin
pure
at some
socialism,
point.
yeah.
Well, yeah, you see, this is the, you know, you can always go in, well, this isn't truly or pure or whatever. Nothing ever really is pure, whether it's a pure race or pure economic idea or pure
know what
system.
I mean, but I mean, just the idea that socialism's... what are you saying?
Well, that's the thing, is the nature of humanity.
The first
and
step to communism is not really right, because you're not always going to end up with communism if you go socialist.
Well, but it's the goal.
There's certainly a middle point there.
It's the goal of socialism, I would say, is to get to communism at some point.
Why?
Because they believe communism. I have people come on. Well, we all agree it would be best if everything was equal for everybody. People believe that. People believe that. I get told that on my YouTube channel, you know, posting. They want to, but, you know, as some sort of ideological, we all agree that if it could be done, everything equal would be best. No, I don't think so. I think that's horrid.
Equally shitty. Why?
Right, and as Sebastian's saying here, people don't change. And so when you have ideologies that are against human nature, natural humanity, that is evil, because you're forcing humanity to do something that isn't natural. And yes, in essence, communism is extreme socialism, or
that's what
however
I mean.
You want.
It's the extreme version. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not always going to end there. Why would it?
No, but it's the goal. Goals aren't necessarily achieved, but it's a goal.
It's only the goal for extremists. Like what?
Well, I think a lot of socialists believe that eventually humanity will evolve and change culturally, whatever, to want communism.
There's a great difference between equality of outcome and equality of opportunity.
Yeah, but
absolutely,
that's not the problem here. No.
But even if you don't have opportunity equality,
would always end in communism, which is just such a weird statement to me, because why would it always go to extremism? Like, why? Like, it's saying that Christianity is always going to be into a papal state. Like, what? No, it clearly hasn't.
Well, I think there's a bit of difference between those analogies, but
no, it's something like that. It's like, you're a Christian, so you need to believe in it so hard that you're going extremist. Like, no, you don't.
Well, okay. What I think people are saying, Lum, is that socialists believe that by implementing socialism correctly, whatever that means, that in time people naturally will move towards communism, not necessarily trying to impose revolutionary hardcore communism today. They just believe that by implementing socialism today, that in 2 or 3 or 10 generations or whatever, communism will be the eventual goal. And people will want that, not by pointing a gun at somebody's head, but just by educating people right in schools as they grow up. They will want everything to be equal. If one kid has bubble gum, all kids have bubble gum, or no kids have bubble gum in class. And that's what the schools are trying to teach, I think, at least without maybe knowing it. And that's
But again, it goes again to this religion is pretty good as an idea because it's also being taught in school.
well,
but
not
it
here,
turned into
unless it's a
fucking
religion
extremism yet.
of socialism. But okay, hard lock again on Ozzy.
I'll see.
He's got to be doing something
There we go.
that is
Just because he's jerking off to all his ponies downloading right now, it doesn't mean no.
yeah. I don't know. Hey Arno,
Not download right.
it's something that's like is checking. Because he did say he did run the internet speed test, but running that will definitely choke your system while you're
It's
doing
not gonna
something.
choke anything.
Well, the internet
That's
speed
literally
test.
that's literally sending a couple of packages, seeing how fast they're gonna be sent, and then receiving some packages
Well,
back.
I did a test while I was downloading something and did the internet speed test, and it choked the download.
For
It stopped
literally
it.
like 5
What?
seconds.
Oh yeah,
What
5
they
seconds.
say?
Yes. Yes.
Hold on, I got a great solution. Hold on.
God, my divisions cannot move in Spain. What is going on? It's the 24.
Ozzy said he's gonna restart his computer.
Again?
Oh no, that was Drew.
Well,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, why do you want Afghanistan? Well, not you, but
Okay.
like, why is it?
Why did the
Let's
Soviets
save this
own
game.
Afghanistan? Because
Yeah.
why do you own the Middle East? Why do you own Libya? Because of that optimization thing.
Why do I want the entirety of China optimization, you know?
Okay. Well, we're going to end the episode here. I want to thank everyone for playing and watching. We will be back shortly with the next episode. Thanks so much. See you next time for more, yes, even more Hearts of Iron. Yes,
What,
while
more?
he's
More of
rebooting
what?
his system, hopefully we will be live here, but we're taking a break from recording an episode.
Oh damn! The mod changes how expensive things are.
We're rebooting a system, I understand, so we've paused until that is done.
No worries. Well, I'm just what's it called?
Okay.
I'm doing
Do not
Spain.
leak our plans to the enemy.
Okay,
Oh.
yes, you should.
Well, gamer,
Should
you're
do
the
it.
game master. So you since you're the game master, you have both a responsibility. So
Yeah, okay.
yeah, it's okay. We're doing good so
Shit.
far.
Yeah,
Yes.
good.
The fuck?
Okay, so I'm gonna leave the game and then reset my
Right.
computer. So I'll be back.
Right. Okay. De-radicalizing someone from extreme political position is harder than you think, unfortunately. Yes, absolutely. That's quite true. I think I should be streaming on YouTube. People are commenting on YouTube, Arno.
No, you don't.
What? No, I'm not.
I don't
You're
know,
joking,
I'm just
yeah.
joking.
People be coming because they're
If
looking
I
for a
answer in
purpose in
like
life.
2 seconds, so if I know, it's most likely a joke.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, USA man, people, America and the West has gotten very soft and people don't have purpose anymore. That is
We need
how.
another war.
No, we don't have to have a war, but purpose can come from money. Place.
Yeah, from war.
The door can either be open or closed. There is no third option. Yeah, I don't know if I entirely agree with that analogy
The
on
door can
all.
only be open or closed? What is that bullshit?
The door can either be open or closed. There is no third option. He's talking about a state of things. You know,
The
something.
state of things. I mean,
Yeah, of a thing. State of a thing.
he has never heard of
Schrodinger's
call
cat. Are you thinking of, or I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, Schrödinger's cat is an example of an estate that doesn't exist, but no, that's not what I meant.
Okay.
of the idea of everything is not just black and white. I mean, there's gray states.
Oh well, of course I agree with you. That's why I said.
With that logic, everybody's A evil or A good, B good. Like that doesn't work. If you go with that logic, you could actually make a test who's good, who's bad, and shoot the bad people, right? No, that doesn't work.
Right.
That would be insanity. That would be basic insanity.
No, but it doesn't work in politics. That analysis doesn't work. Analysis doesn't work in politics.
Not everything's black and white. That's just the base.
I mean, it might work on something whether the jar is open or the jar is closed or something. Yes, there are. Water is either frozen or it's not, or
could also be plasma.
But that wouldn't be frozen water. Because steam is not frozen water, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it's liquid. But so yeah.
Are we having like is water hot or no, is water wet conversation?
No, it's just we've been talking politics here with the chat, and one of the comments is a door is either open or it is closed. There is no third option. Well, that isn't the case with politics. Politics does not deal with that level of absolutes.
We're kind of seeing that right now, but
yeah. And so
yeah, Ozzy picked the wrong side. Yeah, we get to talk about politics and other cool things.
I get to talk to Anakin.
Oh God, if I want to talk to him about politics.
God, but actually, he completely turned on Trump though, so kind of justified it, but yeah, I'm not against that. Actually, I'm gonna join the Anakin back up.
Politics is just a black and white system. That's the problem with American politics. The two fucking faction system just fucks itself.
Hello, Monkey narrator. How you doing? I thought I was coming. We are here for Hoy.
Came here for Hoy and you got politics. Get the fuck out of here.
It's not even American talking politics. It's just a Swedish dude talking American politics.
Well, no, we're not. Well, Lum's Swiss, but yeah.
I'm the only true democratic person here.
We don't need Holocaust, no.
Politics, democratic faction. I'm talking about just democratic as in the actual democratic nation.
Well, yes. I don't know of another properly democratic nation other than Switzerland, but at least of any size. San Marino might be also, but that's not big enough to be a country.
I just have to gross out my mom because we're getting like seafood, like in the boil thing, and that's like.
Yeah, I'm just gonna quickly go to the toilet while we're waiting anyway.
No, I'm gonna go back to that.
Be right back.
Okay. And here we all agree about we are human. Yeah, humans still, whether it's genetic or cultural or both, still need to define themselves in tribes. I came to understand that a long time ago. And if we don't have, if we cannot immediately see and recognize a different tribe than ourselves, we will create our own tribes. And I know you're here, we're rebooting a system, so we're paused. Those of you that want to watch gameplay, unfortunately, we're trying. And by that, I mean that if you look around a city and everybody you meet, you can't identify a different tribe, you will form different tribes. Often that can be found into things like sports teams or different types of rock and roll, metalheads versus mods or progressive rock guys or whatever, or punk rockers. And so humanity will want to define itself as a member of this tribe versus that tribe. And we may be members individually of multiple tribes at the same time, but we always want to define ourselves into some sort of tribe. And
like I said, I'm back.
Yes, I heard you. I was just ignoring the comment.
Yeah, I was just fucking pissed because the first thing I see is Arno's comment in the chat. Switzerland sucks. Fuck his.
Yes, but notice he misspelled Switzerland, so it must not be your Switzerland. Or is that maybe the Dutch spelling of land? They don't quite know what it is.
It touched on no one land. It's just a fact.
And so, yes, tribalism needs to, or at least it's my understanding of sociology, humanity. We need to have tribalism, and we need to have conflicts between tribes to be healthy under our current thing. So, and we need to be able to see and identify, not just, oh, they're on the other side of the world, the commies are over there or whatever on the other side of the world. We need to encounter locally a different tribe on a regular basis and have some sort of conflict with them. And it can be like we can see in America or Britain football, two different types of football teams that,
The right football and the weird football that the Americans call football.
Yeah,
It has nothing to do with foots or
well,
balls.
it's more rugby extreme or something, but yeah.
Not really extreme. I mean, very so
Yeah,
many
well,
fucking-
an extreme version of rugby or something. I would go like, because I know
Rugby
Australian.
is the extreme version of football now. American football.
Well, I mean, with extra padding and extra whatever, and I don't know, but it's just that kind of thing, and we need to define ourselves that way, and the conflict doesn't need to break out into physical violence most of the time, but it needs to happen whether you're shouting and jeering at the other side or not. But it's that type of thing you need to have to being human. And so, and where it becomes a serious problem sometimes is if it goes too far and your religion or my religion, and we're going to hit each other over the head, not metaphorically, but actually. Okay, what did we have a reboot trying to get in here? It briefly popped up on my screen. Oh, yep. Okay. Confirm. There we go. Okay, we're bringing Ozzy back in, hopefully with a better rebooted system. We are closer to wolves than ants. Absolutely, we ants are.
Ants don't have a moral code.
Well, whether they don't, you're right, but they are a hive mind of some sort.
That's what I mean. They don't have morals at all. They're a hive mind.
And
not really a hive mind, but they act as one.
Right, and outside of needing two genders, wolves can act independently of station, meaning you don't have worker ants that don't reproduce and needing queens and needing males, all the more insect biology than I can readily get into. But it's an entirely different thing. In individualism within wolves, an individual wolf can survive in nature on its own, not well maybe, and not maybe in hard times, but generally speaking they could. Okay, we can start. Let's get back here. Okay, start another episode. Welcome back, fellow armchair generals. This is Gamer 1745 here with my continuing playthrough of Hearts of Iron 4 with the Gathering Storm mod, and I'm playing alongside Airy, Lum, actually Ireland, Ozzy. Don't know what actually Eric is doing here at the moment, other than maybe hanging out. Eric and Toyjet all playing various nations, and we're going to continue this.
Actually, Ireland. I think it's actually
Future reference, you can call them Gru.
Gru.
Yeah, for actually Ireland, just call them Gru.
Gru. Okay.
Actually, Ireland. I don't get it. What?
Let's do naval bombers, and we want to try to import more rubber now that we're actually enough. And so, yeah, the human condition is something that ideologies often conflict with. And that is why the ideologies are evil, because to force people to do things that are unnatural is not good. See, I want to start another training camp. We're going to put it over here. Nope. Add a unit there. As we continue to ramp up.
Gamer, I'd probably go over and try to cut off Barcelona. I think this pocket's over with pretty much.
Okay, well I'm sort of here now.
Yeah.
I'm just going to finish it.
Alrighty.
But you can start heading out if you want
My
to
problem
the
is
other.
my troops ain't moving.
The Soviets are here and they're attacking the north there.
Hey, Brian.
Yeah.
Tom responded.
Okay, but that doesn't concern me right now.
Okay, now I'm gonna go back to Ozzy.
Right. Which we're now. Okay. Something's up with either his system or his connection. Do you have any idea, Ari, why Ozzy is having such problems?
This normally doesn't happen when he plays a game with me a lot. I mean, he's played big MP games before. I mean, a lot bigger than.
Right. I don't think it's being connected to me, and I don't think it's just being connected to Europeans.
I'm just stable for the moment. Let's go.
Yeah, okay, we're at 2. I'd really like to play at least most of the time at 2 until maybe we get deep into the war with everything going on. Yeah, USA man, we've sort of talked, it could be Wi-Fi. One, I hope people really aren't playing on Wi-Fi. If people are, that is bad. I may need to make a wiki would be too big of a term, but a post on what you need to do to play, because Wi-Fi is never going to be a good connection for this kind of stuff. It might be a connection that works, but it's never going to be a good one. And if you have a lot of tabs open, he's rebooted, so I don't know unless he's rebooting in some manner in which restores things to previous. It should just be this game and Discord for him, nothing else open. He doesn't need a browser open. He doesn't need a browser open.
Someone else could try to host, and maybe that could fix it.
Well, who are we going to get to host it? I mean, that's reliable, and I know better than.
I could host it.
I mean, if you give me the control, I'm just gonna use the console to fuck everyone over.
Yeah, I know that's that. Yeah, I heard that evil laugh. I was.
China's
Are you gonna send airwings
China
to
was barely
Spain?
surrendering. Yeah, just console it.
I can host. I'm reliable. And even then, someone else.
Okay. Yeah, you are. Okay. Can you make a save of this?
Yeah, just save it.
Okay. Okay, hold on just a second. I guess, pause. Okay, we're gonna end this abortive element of an episode, and we're gonna let Harry host this thing. We'll stopping that. Okay, live stream is going. Okay, yeah. Okay, guys, can you come to the GHQ, please? Can you guys come to the GHQ, please? Okay, now that we're all sort of here, we're still having problems with Ozzy. Ari's going to try to host the game, so get out and come back in as.
That might be better because you're streaming it, so maybe your computer is like.
Yeah, I don't think it's me. Because we normally don't have the problem, and I don't think it's me.
Well,
But
there's the ID in the chat. The game's up.
Yeah. Are you hosting the save, or are we starting over?
Yeah,
we're the saved.
I mean, there's no
Yeah,
point in starting
yeah,
over.
yeah.
Hold on.
Okay,
Let me load
let's-
the save. Actually, that might be a good idea.
What's the
Maybe,
password?
Maybe.
Is there a password?
In a republic, every
okay,
Italian would
oh,
have
crap.
one from the president.
Well, I forgot to put a password, but that's okay.
It's probably gonna be fine.
Probably. I mean, I can always kick people who aren't in the game.
Right.
Italy moment.
That ID is not working for me.
Yeah, it's not working for me either.
It just goes back to connect to server ID. So
Yeah, me too.
And let's join through Steam then.
I
Yeah.
mean, you could just go. Oh wait, the mod screen doesn't work either.
So this ID isn't working.
It just doesn't even when I'm trying to filter it through mod, it just doesn't
Because
even
I have
pop up.
Sabacon on. You
Mm.
know,
No, that shouldn't matter.
I know. I'm telling you.
It says he has a wait. Yeah, I think there's something wrong there.
Yeah.
I'm wrong.
Just,
Oh,
it just won't
gamer.
connect.
While we're kind of damned, what did you think about my Reddit post?
I don't know that I've looked at it yet.
Oh, God.
The tank I made.
No, don't.
Yeah.
I
It was
don't think
cursed
I've-
by design.
Yeah, I
But,
saw that. I have not looked beyond that.
Yeah, it's quite. I like it. Me and
I'll
Triple
try
are like,
I can
I
try
will
it.
sometime. I'm trying to join game here.
Yeah, I know.
Let's see.
Maybe I can
here.
try rehosting if it doesn't.
yeah, try rehosting and make
okay.
sure you're
Join. Okay, connecting.
Wait, well, I can exit out because Eric.
Wait, did Devrick just connect?
Oh wait, I did have a password. It was 1.
You log in.
That would be probably why people aren't connecting well.
Yeah. It could have been a reason, you know.
Nice.
Okay.
Tell me when you're hosting it up again.
Alright, hold on, let
I've
me-
got a blue ball of death here.
Or what?
Load it.
A
Yeah.
little swirly blue ball of death.
Yeah,
going
me
on.
too.
Okay, failed to connect. Okay, so
I was loading in the meantime.
okay, tell me when you want me to start coming in again.
Oh, and my Hoi 4 just crashed. What
That's
the?
epic.
It just died.
Oh well, I'm
I love
loading in.
Paradox servers. Yeah.
It just actually committed Sudoku.
Okay.
Now it is literally just the number 1.
Password
Nothing else to it.
1. Join. Connecting.
Right, I'm gonna launch the game again and run to the toilet.
Ah, Commander.
Yes. Hello, OSBB Fault Joker 9. Gamer moment, yeah.
Kinda is, isn't it?
Alright, Eric
Yes,
was
we're
able to
trying.
join, so that means everyone else should be able to join. That's how.
It says connecting right now for me. Yeah, we might send Air Wings to Spain. I got failed to connect. Okay.
Are you sure you want to be saying this here, gamer?
Well, yeah.
You know
the
what's
chat
funny? I'm
is-
the one in charge of a Soviet.
Haha, sans
Okay.
doodle dude.
Okay, let's see if I can join game here this way.
Hey Ryan, is the password what it usually is, or what like for you?
Yeah,
Or?
it's number 1.
It's the letter. It's the number 1. It's the letter
Yeah,
1.
The letter
no.
number
No,
1.
I know.
The letter
I
1, yes.
Oh yeah, no, trust me, I know. That's what he uses every single time for any of our games.
No one ever guesses it. It's amazing.
I mean,
No, but, well, I
most
know.
likely
Well,
tries
I
it. Why would
but
you
not even
try
no.
it?
For Hoi 4, for like CK3, even like EU4, like
The go-to password just 1.
I'm pretty sure like at his funeral, like we're just gonna put a 1 on his casket.
Okay, failed to connect. Okay, well, let's try this.
I don't know why
Number,
gamers having problems.
If the
No,
key,
I'm getting the blue ball of death.
I mean, to be fair, if the key to his games are 1, maybe the key to his heart is also 1. Okay,
It's
that
kind of
Oh,
offensive.
failed to connect.
came out a big game.
Everyone else was able to join, no problem. I wonder why.
what is it? Control P to paste.
I
the
just
number
showed
there.
over Steam. I didn't use the stupid
You guys
code.
are using the second one, right? The
Nah,
second-
man, you're telling me and me and Russia versus
beat the
Japan
first
and
one.
Italy, like we could probably beat them.
Okay.
You guys could also try to join via.
I did try and it failed.
Yeah.
So
Steam.
Ryan, you don't have any troops in Ryan, you don't have any troops in Sicily, right?
Yeah, I do.
Hey
How many?
Ryan, what's your like four thing checksum? 4-letter checksum.
F622.
Yeah,
Wait,
mine's
so you said
different.
you got your entire army in
Wait,
Sicily,
oh wait,
right?
no, mine's the same. Wait,
Yeah.
then it shouldn't.
So you have your entire army in Sicily. That means I can take Libya and Rome, right?
It's this screw. This is the ID.
So if you don't have troops in
Okay,
Libya,
there
I'll
we
just take
go.
it.
There
Alright.
we go.
We're just waiting on you now.
Yeah.
I put the ID in the chat. Okay, maybe you're using the old one.
I don't know. I use this one here now.
Oh my god, I thought for a second that Ryan owned
I do.
Madagascar.
I do.
What?
Just close your
Hello,
eyes. See
Dusty.
if it doesn't green. Eric, you're gonna have to
Buddy,
click off
got
the
it.
close your
Union.
eyes.
Jeg har ikke lest den da, men jeg tror ikke det er for mye å endre på.
Yes.
Den er litt bak meg.
He's speaking weird.
Speaking the language of a fish.
Yeah, he's gotten some feedback on something, probably like a text or something.
Yes, you take
Yeah,
the
it's
ocean
click
to,
off-
How to make
to the
macaroni.
Constitution.
You might need to call Eric over because he needs to click off the Soviet Union if you want to be the main player for
Yeah,
it.
or it just needs to click me, the leader.
Men du har ikke andre.
Ervik, 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 Ervik.
Og du legger deg. Hva legger
He's having Eric's is having a stroke. Call the local police.
What do you mean the local police? I'd rather call the ambulance.
There are no
the
police.
Eric,
Hæ?
I need you to click me, main controller of the Soviet Union.
Oh,
Click
Alright,
my
yeah.
You're
flag.
taking over. You're Stalin now. Come on.
there.
Excellent.
Now just
Why'd
go
you
back.
give up your Stalin?
No.
No.
Why
I
would you
am the
power to
party
him?
now.
Alrighty, everyone's
Okay, yep, there we go.
Okay, we're
Stalin just leaves the
Alrighty.
Union, joins Germany.
righty.
Alright,
Time to
Ozzy,
go.
let's descend.
Yeah, boys.
Alright, let's hope this works better. If not, I'm gonna probably uninstall the game. Alrighty.
Okay.
Hit it up with 2-speed.
I'm gonna. Can you? Yeah, I'm pausing it here for a moment. I'm gonna start another episode. Okay.
Alright.
Okay, Lum. You know, I
What?
really just a second. We're gonna do this just before. I really don't mind you using the F word at all, but can you refrain from doing it in the first 5 minutes of the video?
If you can refrain from pissing me off, maybe.
Well, I'm just because YouTube really doesn't mind it, but advertisers notice it if it's in the first 5 minutes of a video. Afterwards, hey,
Weaklings.
so long as you don't overuse it, I'm good. Okay, thanks, Lum. I do appreciate it. Welcome back, fellow armchair generals. This is Gamer 1745, and we're playing a massive multiplayer game, and we're trying out a new host for the game to hopefully that keeps things flowing. I'm playing alongside Eric, Lum, actually Ireland, Ozzy, Toyjet, and Eric T, and playing as Germany. So we're going to continue this.
I hate to say it, but Eric's not the one playing. It's Gru.
No. Eric T for the
Oh, Eric.
Eric T.
Actually, an Eric.
Did I say actually Eric? I thought I said actually Ireland, but oh well. Either way, it is actually
Actually,
Ireland.
someone. Actually, a human being.
Yeah, and I know you're saying Gru, but I'll tell you until I really learn things more, it's going to be hard for me to keep too many people's tags.
Yeah.
They should use the name they want to be called.
Yes, they
Yeah.
should. At least here on the Discord
Yeah.
server.
They like changing their names a lot.
Yeah, I know. That's because I know you're part of their crew, and you've kept with Pope Innocent for some time.
Don't think you're a pope. They kind
Yeah,
of
that's me.
sus.
So they can refuse if it's if they they cannot. An illegal order in the United States would be an order that is unconstitutional. Now, what is constitutional, and we can see problems with even, say, Lincoln's during the American Civil War. But yeah, support Volksgemeinschaft. I think that'll be good. Stability up. Army believes the army still strikes back 1,000 years.
I'm gonna work on an intelligence agency, and I'm gonna start spying on the UK.
Well, that's good. You do that better than I do.
Buying on the UK, why?
Africa, Navy reasons.
I still haven't established the
And
spy
so,
thing.
um,
I hate the spy stuff in Howard Safari.
even according
Makes
to the
no
New York
sense.
Times, Nancy Pelosi. I mean, all these people are claiming Trump was trying to do a military coup in America. But Nancy Pelosi, the Speaker of the U.S. House, actually tried to do a military coup against Trump. She really did. She went to the Pentagon herself and asked the Pentagon leaders to not obey Trump's military orders. That is a coup attempt. in America. They don't want to admit it, but the New York Times did say
actually a coup attempt.
because the Speaker of the House is nowhere in the military chain of command. The Speaker, the House of Representatives has a lot of power in the U.S., but they are not in the military chain of command. And the head of the military is the Commander-in-Chief, which is the President. So she tried a military coup, not to have him removed, but remove his authority over the military, and that is a coup attempt. And so and nobody's like, oh, coup attempt. Yep, nope, she tried a coup attempt. Honest to God.
Honest to God.
Yep. I do
Would you
believe in
have
God.
to
Lum,
bring
you
God
don't,
in here?
You don't. I know. That's your thing. We don't need to go into a debate on it. I may not believe in every various religious organization, church, whatever you want to call it, but I do believe in God.
Believing in made-up things is the kind of thing that everybody does, right?
Well, I guess so. But everybody seems to believe in it.
Not really.
We all have a religion. Whether it's God there or not, that's another question. But
There,
where are we?
Ozzy?
I want to switch sides. Actually, I love fascism.
No.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, because Annie's being annoying. That's why. No, go back.
Okay. Well, tell him to stop being annoying.
He's already gone.
Okay, I'm not paying that close attention to who's popping in
Oswald
what
is
rooms.
the worst prime minister, you know?
First Prime Minister.
Yeah, actually, the FBI did a fairly good job of rounding up Hitler's spies at various times, both stuff that was in the U.S. pre-war, and I forget the name of the operation, but the submarine that dropped some spies off the U.S. coast. The FBI did a good job on both of those. Those were the two
The
main.
German spies, the really competent German spies.
Well, those guys were incompetent, and the U.S. was a lot more worried about spies now than what they probably needed to be. Now, Britain, there was some serious spy attempts, and Britain did fairly
attempt
good.
again by the really competent German spies, which sometimes literally just betray Germany
Okay.
right away. Oh man,
I don't know what's up with his system.
I don't know either.
he be dying.
Okay, you can start us back up. Airy.
He
Oh,
went
he's
to
left
them.
he went to them. He left us. He went to them. He's joining their side. Uh-oh.
Hey, it's your problem. Italy's next to you, not me.
Then it's illegal. I mean, I don't understand America. Yeah, yes. Actually, what she did is attempt, because in our Constitution, the command, and this is obviously influenced that Washington was a general and our first president under our current Constitution. There was a president prior to him, but he was it was a nothing of a position under the Articles of Confederation. But Washington, the Senate has the power to declare war, not the House of Representatives, not the president, the Senate. Now the Senate, yes, I know you're doing the Star Wars stuff, Lum, but the Senate has given emergency powers for brief wars to the president at his whim, but that is sort of constitutional in that the Senate has granted it to the president, but it should theoretically take that back. But the president is the commander-in-chief of the armed forces. So the House of Representatives is the primary, though it has to be approved by the Senate, funder of the military, meaning they provide the funds for the military. So if the House of Representatives wants to stop making any payments to the Army, whether it's for pay or paying for bullets or whatever money needed, they can stop payments to the Army.
Money.
And, yep. He's from the cabaret song, Money Makes the World Go Round. Lum is trying to sing.
I'm really trying to think, I'm just saying the first 3 words of it.
Right. Well, that's basically all the song just about. I mean, there's a few other words there, but it's mostly that.
Rom.
Ram.
I don't
Ram.
What,
Rom.
what are we-
Ram.
Rom.
what-
Ram.
Rom.
That's unnecessary.
Rum.
I don't know. It just gave me the answer rum.
What? That's unnecessary. Okay. So the House of Representatives and the Congress itself, in both House and Senate, have oversight of things like the military, but the commander-in-chief is the president. He is the only one.
He is the Senate.
And so when Nancy Pelosi went to the Pentagon and to talk to the Joint Chiefs of Staff and saying things like, well, don't obey his orders if he orders, withdrawal from some country unilaterally or invasion of some country. I mean, it wasn't like you may be thinking, oh, well, stop him from being a madman. Well, there was also like, what if he just orders everybody out of Afghanistan tomorrow? Don't do it. Like getting out of a war. She tried to do a military coup, and the Joint Chiefs of Staff were very upset with this, supposedly. And so, yeah, she does.
It sounds like a you problem.
Yeah. And so, Lum, of course, is talking from a nation that has no generals. And when they do have a
general.
Yep,
Last time we had a general was World War II.
Yep. And basically that having a general in Switzerland basically puts the country under military control. Not 100% in detail, but
100%.
But mostly it's
he
forming
has the first verb, but it can be overturned by the basic.
Yeah. It's not.
Court.
Yeah, it's not an absolute, but it's and it's Henry. I forget his last name. That they put him under. He starts with a G, Gascoigne or something like that. I forget. That was the first time in a long time had Switzerland nominated general. Otherwise, they have the highest rank as colonel in their armed forces.
Direct armed forces, yeah.
And so, yeah, see, I know these things. And so Lum's comes from a unique country situation. Well, now, as people put, and I think correctly so, the U.S. Constitution was set up to look like the British government at the time of American independence, with executive authority sort of mirroring the king's authority and whatnot. So it comes from a time with the idea that a national leader should have some level of military knowledge, while understanding, Hitler's only Hitler. And now Mao and Stalin are worse than Hitler, but they're not Hitler. So, people, Martin is saying Trump is no Hitler. Oh, no better. Oh, I was reading it wrong. Trump is no better. Well, Trump actually went to a military academy as a child. So he has some military. Why did I read that as Hitler? I don't know. Just glancing up at things. I am mostly looking at my screen here.
I love that you said I shouldn't say the F word, but you constantly say Hitler.
Yeah, well, that's the dangers of playing the games that we're playing.
But I'm not allowed to curse.
No, you are after 5 minutes.
Is it 5 minutes yet?
Yes, it's been 5 minutes.
Fucking hell.
Oh, now I need to get back to the war here. All this other stuff is distracted.
Right, Spain.
Distracted me.
Living in Spain right now.
So yeah, Trump is good, but the idea is that the president has
He's good in the eyes of what they have to choose from. Yeah, maybe.
the appoint appropriate generals, and Lincoln does an interesting job of that. Some of the generals he appoints to be in charge of the Army of the Potomac, which was the main army that mattered, don't do well, but he's constantly, the president is not going through the military chain of command and because there was no Joint Chiefs of Staff at the time, but what does the head of the army think? No, Lincoln was hiring and firing generals, particularly in the Army of Potomac during
Left, right, and center.
during the Civil War, and Lincoln has no military experience. Not, Trump went to a military academy as a kid, so he has some military training. I don't know how much his academy did, how well he did in it. I have no idea, but he has some level of high school age or whatever military academy his dad wanted to try to instill discipline in him, I think. No, he is not like that. Not at all. Sorry, not at all like Hitler. I mean, a big thing is so far Trump doesn't do anything that doesn't break the law. He may suggest things that are unconstitutional, and then people go, no, you can't do that. Oh, okay, because he doesn't know the things very well. And Trump likes Jews. That's very different than Hitler.
I mean, yeah.
Because it's not just like his daughter marries a Jew. His son-in-law, who's a Jew, is one of the main people running the government, and he's doing a lot of stuff that's pro-Israel. So yeah, no, Trump likes Jews. That's why the alt-right very quickly abandoned. Was fighting generals that could fight. Yeah, I think it was McClellan was a great organizer, but not a good fighter, and. You find Grant. Yeah, we're still on that. Grant is doing very well out in the sort of. It's been a long time since I've read a lot of the Mississippi. We don't need that fast of speed.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
I mean, if it works, it works.
Well, yeah, but we're having enough problems as it is. Grant's doing well out in sort of the Mississippi theater.
We're probably gonna need a new Britain player, and
yeah, I think we're. What?
Wasn't Grant just the guy that basically took over the entirety of the Mississippi?
Yeah, he's leading that campaign, and does very well of that, and people because he
just so outstanding that he was literally trying to take over all the fronts.
We need help in Traful, by the way.
I'm moving my army over there right now. The
Soviets are attacking, and they're trying to cut off these two Spanish divisions.
I'm heading over near Zaragoza here.
Yeah.
That's where, yeah.
If you can send that tank division south, like where my boys are, because they're being hit hard.
South, yeah. I'm moving them to the province just north of where your one division is there.
I just tried to get to Madrid because once Madrid falls, they're gonna run out of industry pretty quickly. Also, Spain importing anything from me.
And so, it was reported that Grant liked to drink a lot. And Grant was not popular with the traditional hierarchy of the U.S. Army. But Lincoln says, yeah, we'll get all my generals to drink what he's drinking or something like that. And so, Lincoln...
Grant wasn't the traditionalist. That's why he actually won some fucking fights.
Well, that's part of it, absolutely. But he also wasn't very well connected politically within the Army, within the Army's politics. And
yeah,
he was a
traditionalist.
He was not. He gets through the West Point, but not with very high grades, my understanding, and all of that stuff. And so, but he does very well. He had been known for running the most corrupt presidential administration until probably Obama. Once they truly look at the corruption of Obama, Trump, trust me, there's not much corruption there, and they dealt with everybody who was even slightly. Because so much looking at it, but Obama's administration was very corrupt, and we'll see how Biden's is. But yeah, he wasn't the best president, Grant, but he definitely knew how to win battles.
I mean, how do you define the best president?
Well, it's effectiveness, but
effectiveness compared to what, though?
Right? Yeah, nuts. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not talking about like.
No, I hear you. I'm taking that because I have to.
You can look at the best from multiple directions. Right. And what I'm talking about, like you can define the best as whoever conquered the most land, which in America says not really effective because you're not really conquering anything.
Well, they conquered a lot of land, but yes, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, but I mean that's not really the goal, is it now?
Yes, not just the capital in Jerusalem, but also getting peace between major Arab states and Israel. Actual peace, not just. Stopping trade or something, but that. And you can look at tariffs, whether you think those are good things or not.
What? Tariffs?
Tariffs, trade tariffs.
I
I presume. Spygate is under Obama. Yes, Spygate is.
I was kind of fucking confused there for a second. I was like, what? Local law is now suddenly a problem? What?
No, not sheriffs, but tariffs. Yeah.
What is the US up to? Agriculture adjustment.
Okay, this is getting a bit much. Okay, I don't think this is because some of us are in Europe and some of us are in America. I don't think this is.
It's just he has a shitty connection.
Yeah, he has a shitty connection for some reason. I don't know whether it's his ISP.
Or it's just him having a shitty connection.
Yeah, he's trying to use Wi-Fi and Wi-Fi sucks. Well, the Patriot Act under Bush, but Obama still we're not. Well, we can talk about whether the Patriot Act is a good idea or not, or whether it's constitutional or not.
What?
Patriot Act. The
Patriot Act. I was like, what? The Patriarchy? What?
Yeah, no.
What
I'm not going insane.
Now?
I'm not going insane. But yeah, you can argue some of these things most assuredly, but that isn't corruption like we're seeing using that under Obama. And when, Clapper lies in front of Congress to Congress. And if he couldn't have answered that in the open session, I can't go into those details in the open section. We must do this, answer that question in, secret session or whatever they call it. But yeah.
So it's like Wi-Fi is like lagging like that much.
Okay. You're just to be clear, you're using Wi-Fi?
Yeah, of course.
Of course. Okay.
Of course.
Yeah, I think we're going to make a rule no Wi-Fi and only wired connections because Wi-Fi is just so unreliable for this.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I've tried to get it wired, but for other shit, but
I mean, just because you just hook a wire into your router and run it.
Well, yeah, I guess it'd be easier. I mean, I'll
into
try
your computer for future. Yeah, this because I'm not a Wi-Fi expert, but there's all kinds of things that can mess with Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Biggest problem is just not a stable connection because it works on basic ancient technology.
Yeah, and your Wi-Fi router, there's all kinds of variant qualities in Wi-Fi routers and whatnot. Yeah, I think we're going to have to call it a day for today.
Yay.
Yay. Europeans can go to sleep.
Well, I'm not going to sleep. What the fuck? It's weekend. The fuck.
Okay. Well, yeah, boo, Arno. I know. Okay, let's pause this here. I'm going to make a save here. Pete. Please come to the GHQ room. Please come to the GHQ room. Okay, guys, I think we're going to end this for today. I believe it's a Wi-Fi connection problem that Ozzy is having.
Yeah.
And so I think we're going to come back next week and maybe start again. And if Ozzy can do a hardline connection, which is just a wire normally out of the computer, it depends
if he's up, he might have to bring it up a stairs or something like.
Well, yeah, no, it's all the way. I'm on the other side of the house. I mean, I'll try, but
you'll have to I don't know. Like when I did that first time, your parents might. I don't know if you parents.
Oh yeah, they don't like the idea of a giant wire going through their entire house.
Exactly, which is why Wi-Fi is.
Well, if
they have to say that, I just did it when I was literally living with my parents. I had a 50-meter wire just going up to my room.
Yeah, and I don't know how difficult it is for you, but if you can get the wire, you can plug it in prior to session, test, and take it up afterwards. And if it's a trip hazard, just tape it down, temporarily into the carpet or whatever.
It's not It's not a safety
If it-
concern. It's
if it's a
it's
trip
a
has mounted on
Is it-
face height, so everybody
it-
runs into it.
no, it's not a safety
it's a-
concern.
yeah, it's a
It's just a
parent
look. It's like it looks bad. But I'm
parents
not
don't
even gonna
like
lie,
it.
kind of
Okay,
does.
and if they don't want to, take the trouble or expense of running it actually through the walls, yeah, I get that. But you can just unhook it when you're done, so it's.
There's also
no
like
longer-
Wi-Fi things you can put like in your room to like
Extenders are shit,
strengthen.
They are, and that can be your issue because I know Wi-Fi can work well, but it's between the hardware.
Thing is,
It
yeah,
depends,
because in my
the
old
size of the
apartment,
building.
thing is, yeah, when in my old apartment, I actually had a router in my room, so I can do it by by Ethernet. But now I
Right.
can't do that.
Yeah, and so so if you can solve that, if not, we'll have to find another player because this is just really, especially once.
Yeah,
we get-
that's
Yeah.
fine. I get it.
Yeah, and because otherwise, I'm happy to have you here. I mean, that
No,
is
no,
I
I
just
get it.
noticed. I just noticed Colombia is actually breaking apart because everything that was given to it was actually as taken over. It has resistance strength. It's fucking resistant.
Yeah,
I like-
probably,
46. Oh my god.
we'll probably start over, but I don't think that's the cause of the problem. But
I don't
okay.
think we need it.
It's not the cause of the problem. I just
Yeah.
looked at it and
Yeah,
was
I
like, "Oh shit, they're
No,
about to break apart."
no. We should do the next game because
And,
actually, I want to see them go to like a quadruple civil war.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
usually I don't know what's going on with Ozzy because he we play Hoi 4 together all the time, and I don't understand. He never usually has this problem.
Yeah,
Well-
it could be because like they're so far away, maybe.
You know
Yeah,
why? Because basically what they do is they find the most common server for everyone, right? So like, because me and Toy are Norway, you guys are America, they're trying to find the best common ground, and sometimes that just doesn't work. So like, I think it's kind of the
Yeah.
same thing with the yeah.
Well, I don't because
Also, like if it's peer to peer, then it might be still a problem because of that. 'Cause
yeah,
it's
but
such,
normally.
trying to cover it's such a big area, like geographically.
Yeah, I know, Eric, but normally we have a little bit. I know we have a little bit of trouble with
Yeah, I'm just
with Toyjet and Lum, but we hadn't been having problem with Nagaro in Germany once he upgraded got his new computer. So,
yeah.
but the problem with Toy and Lum is normally brief, minor, and nothing like this, and so it's hardly
Yeah.
noticeable. Connection, but again, East Germany has not been, or Eastern Germany, I should say now, has not been a connection problem. So, yeah,
no, I'm just
yeah.
I'm
No,
just-
yeah, no. I think it's the conditions that the Wi-Fi is doing, whether it's a Wi-Fi extender, or repeater or whatever within your
It's
home,
not that the Wi-Fi quality; it's I'm too far away from the Wi-Fi
Yeah.
source to.
or because. Actually, I won a nice Wi-Fi router. I have a very good one where I am, but some of the stuff that the ISP gives you is really sort of junk that barely works.
Yeah,
So whether it's
isn't America kind of like in a drought with that? Like it has shitty internet service providers.
no,
I
it
mean-
it depends on where you are.
Oh, because I just remember
they
that
are
story.
shit in the sense that they have no customer support and literally ignore any kind of request of you.
That's one of the problems with them.
But they do have like okay connection, let's say.
Well, it depends on where you are.
I mean,
have-
I got-
I have a-
That is
I have really
everywhere.
good
I mean, if you
internet.
live in the middle of fuck out knows nowhere, nobody's gonna have.
yeah,
good
like
internet.
Ari.
I mean,
Like
if you
Ari,
live
yeah.
in Siberia, not even.
Oh wow!
It's
Okay,
like, there's no shit
you're not
to
gonna defend your state, Ryan?
I mean,
Well,
I
Ari lives up a holler in where he is now. He is. Yeah, he lives up in the mountains. So yeah, what I'm saying is absolutely true about Ari. He
It lives in the middle of the Nevada desert.
Yes, that's quite true. Where I live in the greater Los Angeles area in LA County, near one of the major internet backbones, so I connect
He
to
lives
the
in
whole
fucking
world.
California. Look at the
The
rich
whole world,
motherfuckers.
and I probably have fewer hops to these Europeans than I do to Ari across the internet. So yeah, it's it's that kind of thing. That's
Yeah,
where
I
you're
got you.
located.
The thing is, I'm in the Northeast. I'm not too far
Right.
from New York City, actually, so it's weird.
Right. Yeah. So you're bouncing into one of the major backbones in that area, and it can vary from who your ISP is to all kinds of factors, and I don't know all the details, but I happen to be on one of the good ones here. Yeah, and so just if you can solve your Wi-Fi situation one way or another, whether you get a cheap cable that you can run it temporarily or what, that's cool.
Alright.
So if the problem.
Yeah, fiber. Yeah, I have fiber optics. I have fiber optics, Sun Mingo, right into my my fiber optic modem that then goes straight to my router. So I'm pure fiber optics, right to me, 100% pure fiber. And then last when I started my channel, I was still on DSL or ADSL, and it was crap and
I love
whatnot.
how certain islands in the Pacific are actually like mainland for the what is it, Mariana Federation. America is just holding it. It has foreign claims by the Mariana Federation. Yeah, great. There's so many weird ass fucking claims.
What an okay, no. What an imperialist America. Honestly, don't look at Iran, by the way. Don't look at the resource map. Look at Iran, by the way. But what an imperialist! Can't believe stealing all the resources. Stealing all the resources. Not that I own the majority of Mexican oil. We don't worry about that part.
The Kingdom of Hawaii?
Pemex will eventually nationalize
the US. How about you stop suppressing the Kingdom of Hawaii?
No.
Because if Mexico nationalizes it, me and America are going in. I mean, what?
Right.
Alrighty, guys. I am gonna go then.
See you guys hopefully next Friday, about the same time start time. Oh, about half an hour later actually, because I'm streaming live for Slytherin, but before. Yeah, so about 12:30 Western time.
I already know my war goals in America.
Okay.
It's gonna be to
Talk to you
free
guys
the
later.
Kingdom of Hawaii.
All right. Well,
yes.
That's that.
Hopefully next time we can do better.
Yeah, hopefully. Talk to you guys. Okay, chat. Yeah, I'm going to be ending this here. Thank you for showing up for this chaos show. I figured it very well might be. So we're learning, getting everything's thing. We shall inherit Earth, but not its mineral rights. Yes, that's probably quite true. So see everyone. Tomorrow I'm going to be streaming starting at 8 a.m. my time. Not sure exactly what yet. And then Sunday also War Thunder. So Chaos Shitstorm, you mean? Yes, that's about it.